Bang! Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, a cryptocurrency blockchain aggregated news show on YouTube. Look's gonna be drinking. Look's gonna be smoking. Look's gonna be swearing. Look, you've been warned. So look, here I come. In 3, 2, 1. Bang! Welcome everybody. Black, white, gay, straight, Christian, Muslim, Jew. Welcome. My name is Shomari Clarke. Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News. You are now about to witness with your very own eyes the greatest show on earth. The greatest show in the multiverse. Bang! Greatest daggone show in the daggone multiverse. And bang! Look! We have a great show for you today. Yes. All right. Today's a special show. Today's a special day. Cryptocurrency Blockchain News MiCA Regs edition. Look! Bang! Bang! I'm breathing! Bang! Yes. Now, all right. For those of you who don't know, what's all the excitement about? Settle down. I'm going to show you. MiCA Regs, M-I-C-A, Markets in Crypto Assets Regs, have now been voted for and are unleashed upon the European Union. Yes, the European Union. The Germans and their friends have now laid down the law. Crypto regulations. No more of this shit like here you see in America. You know, arresting people, doing all this, all that, because they don't have regs, right? The SEC has to regulate by what's called regulate by enforcement. No. Not in Europe, they don't. They got the chicken. They got the regs. And so we're going to read about them. So, well, there is nothing to tell you because today is MiCA Regs edition. We're going to read 2 stories, and then we are going to break shit right the fuck down. We're going to break all this shit right the fuck down. Today, MiCA Regs edition, we breaking shit down, and we breaking shit down hard round these parts today. So let's begin how we begin. We'll do the usual overview thing, and then we going to start breaking some shit down. Bang! Then we head on over here. We do a bit of bang! And then we head on over here. We do a bit of refresh. Oh, yeah. We're refreshing. Look at this. With what I'm about to read you, and look at this shit. The market, Bitcoin is down 0.32% this hour. Dumb money. Don't worry. We're going to talk about dumb money, smart money, investment vehicles. Oh, yeah. We're going to break this motherfucker right down. We're going to, like Dr. Dre, we're going to break this right down today, motherfuckers. All right, but before we do that, let's just proceed. Look, before we break it down, let's just proceed how we proceed for the women and children. We're going to break this motherfucker right down. But this is it. This is our first major economy. Boom. Making regulations and unleashing the cryptocurrency market in a legal, regulated, consumer-protected environment. This is it. This is the dream. This is what this channel has been talking about for 5 years now. This is year 5. For 5 years now. Half a decade. Fuck, I thought this motherfucker was going to be over in like 2 years when I first started this. I was telling people no fest 2020. In other words, we were going to be rich by 2020. Fuck, and here we are. But look, it's just giving us time to accumulate. Things are not happening to you. They're happening for you. Don't worry about it. This is giving you time to accumulate. All right, so let's just break this. Let's just do this normal. And then we're going to get into the serious shit. We're going to break shit right the fuck down. Yeah. I'm going to talk to you hard today. Yeah, deep, hard talk today. Deep market talk today. I want you to absorb this motherfucker today. That's why it's one topic and one topic only. I got a couple onboardings I could talk about. Not today. Not today. This is too big. This is too huge. This needs its own full attention. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because we got to break this fucker right down. All the way. All right, so let's just do what we normally do. All right, price of Bitcoin, $28,699. All right, when I left you last time, we were at $27,944. We have gone down. Wait. Oh, sorry. Duh. Sorry, my bad. We've gone up. I'm too excited. I can't even do the math. We've gone up, fuck sticks. Settle down. Settle down. We've gone up. You dumb motherfucker. Right. All right, we've gone up. What's this now? $755. All right, we're gone up $755. All right, top 10 of the day, bird says, you know, there are usual miscreants. Bang, top 10, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, BNB, USD Coin, XRP, Cardano, Dogecoin, Polygon, and Solana holding on the number 10 right now. Okay. All right, let's look at the market moves. Single digits up, single digits down. Looks like a bunch of single digits down, really. Look, bunch of single digits down. This is pathetic. This is pathetic. Especially with the news I'm about to read to you. This shows you the dumb money. And we're going to talk about dumb money and smart money. Hold on. Let me even remember. Just so I remember. Let me just put a little note here. Dumb money versus smart money. Okay. Because we're going to have to break that motherfucker, that piece down too. Look, we're breaking it all down today, fuck sticks. So I'm telling you, if you don't have time, probably just pause this shit and go do what you got to do. So I'm going to be yapping for a minute around these parts. On a day like today, shit. We ain't fucking around these parts. This is it. This is what this channel has been preaching. All right, but hold on. Let's just get back to how we normally do. So look, single is up, single is down. Look, let's look at who lost money today. If you see anything here, go get it because it's on sale. All right, top 10 losers. Injective, Zilliqa, Rocket Pool, Frax Share, Casper Synthetics, Algorand Minute, and Singularity Net. Oh, Singularity Net. Sophia's going to get you for that shit, you fuck sticks. Oh, yeah, disrespect her. Look, if you don't know, you don't know. But if you know what I'm talking about. All right, let's look at top 10 gainers. I'm assuming a bunch of stablecoin fuckery. Let's see. Look, top 10 gainers. Toncoin, Render Token, OKB, XDC Network, Huobi Token, USDD, Gate Token, Gemini Dollar, True USD, and Flare. All right, let's look at total market cap. Oh, yeah, we got some chicken, though. Look. 1.214 market cap. That's the Trilly piece chicken. When I left you last time, we were at 1.178. So we've gone up about, let's call that $40 billion and keep it moving. Look, what do we got? 24-hour volume. Really? Yeah. Well, it's getting better. Fuck, I remember. Anyway. Fuck. All right. 24-hour volume, $51.6 billion. When I left you last time, we're at $28.5 billion. We've gone up. What's this? $23.1 billion. All right, now let's get to the fucking chicken. Let's get to this fucking chicken right here. And if you don't understand the chicken, let me tell you something. If you're new to this channel, in life, sometimes you get the chicken, sometimes you only get the feathers. Yeah, well, this show today, well, this channel, but this show particularly, you're going to get the chicken. All right? You're going to get the fucking serious chicken right now. So here we go. Bang! And this just came out like right now, 6:33 a.m. this morning, Eastern Standard Time in America. It is now 11 a.m. This is brand new chicken. Yes. So let's check it out. European Union approves crypto licensing and funds transfer funds. The vote clears the way for the trademark bang. Hold on, we got to bang this. For the trademark bang, bang, bang to take effect in 2024. Now, Shomari doesn't take effect till 2024. No, that's not what it means. It takes effect right now. It's in effect right now. But what they do, because these are new regulations, so they give the companies time to get the proper licensing, the proper, whatever you got to do, right, to become proper with the regs. So it's not that the regs start in 2024, but you have to be compliant by 2024. So if I'm Binance and I'm operating in Europe, okay, I'm allowed to operate there. But so today is, and happy 420 fuck sticks. Bang, smoke a look. All right, happy 420, but what a great day for this to happen. But what that means is that it starts today, but you have like a year to get fully compliant, right? It would not be correct. Sorry, let me say it a different way. Right, it'd be fucked up if the MiCA Regs started today and whoever wasn't compliant got shut down. Well, obviously because, we didn't know until today what the compliance rules are. Well, now with MiCA Regs, they know what the compliance rules are. All the exchanges, all the, just everybody who's into this crypto space, now has a signed, sealed, delivered package of comprehensive regulation. This covers everything. How much taxes you're going to have to pay. How much custody you have to have. How much insurance on the custody. Do you have to have customers' accounts insured? Blah, 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 blah. I mean, every little. And we're going to break that shit down. Well, not all of it. We're not going to break all that I just said down, but we're going to break a few things down that I want you to get. Just so you get it. That'd be like a 5-hour show. But we are going to break some shit down. So look, settle in, fuckstick. We ain't fucking around these parts today. So look. All right, well, let's just begin. So that's the MiCA Regs. And MiCA, M-I-C-A, those regulations stands for Markets in Crypto Assets. In other words, crypto assets are their own asset class now. That's how the European Union is classifying them, as their own separate asset class. Which I agree. I mean, I still think they're securities, but with special features, and so that should make them their own asset class. Anyways, that's my own opinion, but let me get a sip, and we're going to fucking break this motherfucker right down. And why should you be happy about this? Because this is going to unleash a tsunami of money to come to this space. This fucking little $1.2 trillion piece chicken fucking market cap we have now. Yo, you guys remember the day when we're at 2? We were just at like 2 and change market cap, 2 trillion, a 2-piece chicken. Yeah. Well, you ready for a 5-piece? You ready for a 7-piece? No, you ready for a family bucket? You ready for a family bucket of chicken? Hope you're hungry, fuck stick. Well, that's what's coming. Not a family bucket worth, but much more, 3-4 trillion just out of the EU. We're going to talk about China. We're going to talk about the UK in a second. Fuck yeah. Let me get a sip and we'll proceed. But the MiCA Regs is the comprehensive package. You're going to start being able to hold Bitcoin at your bank. You're going to start to be able to stake it through your bank. If something happens, no problem. You're insured. You'll get your money back. Here in America, that's called the FDIC, Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation. You guys over there in Europe, you got the same shit. Canada, England, oh yeah, all you miscreants. If you're the G20, you got that shit. You got consumer protections. All right, but let's just start here first. And then we get to the yap.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to get to some fucking yap fucks, Dick.
All right. So look, lawmakers in the European Union on Tuesday voted 517 to 38 in favor of a new crypto licensing regime, the MiCA Regs. Bang! 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 Unbleeding! Bang!
Oh, yeah.
That's it. Crypto is now legal all across Europe. So all the European brothers, congratulations. Congratulations for voting in competent politicians. Yes, congratulations for voting in competent politicians. Unlike the ones here who want to investigate investigators. Hey, dickhead, you do that, but let's get some crypto going. All right? There's some competent people. That's how the Europeans roll. They're not stupid. That's why their cars are so good. The Germans. Yes. And the rest of them. Over there in Europe, too. Yeah, they're smart, right? Yeah, every European speaks like 4 or 5 languages. Right? Yeah, because they're smart. And that's why they got regs first, because they speak 5 languages. You know what I'm saying? Wow, smarty pants. Like these dumb fuck shit kickers here. All right, though, let's move on. The European Parliament also voted in favor of a separate law known as the Transfer Funds Regulation, which requires crypto operators to identify their customers in a bid to halt money laundering with 14 steps. So you all know that FATF compliance is the money laundering thing. So every new financial thing that happens in the world has to be FATF compliant, and so that's what that part was for. Right, so they voted on 2 laws today, the MiCA Regs for the crypto, and then for the banksters and the crypto operators, the FATF compliance. So 2 things got passed today. So the vote follows a Wednesday debate in which lawmakers largely supported plans to make crypto wallet providers and exchanges seek a license to operate across the bloc and require issuers of stablecoins tied to the value of other assets to maintain sufficient reserves, obviously. So in a tweet, the European Commission's Myriad McGuinness described the vote as a world first. Daggone right, Europe. Daggone right, you're first. Europe is first. This is official. Beat China, beat the UK, beat America, beat the Japanese. Congratulations. Yes, the honor is yours. Crypto people, I present to you the Europeans. Yes. Great work. Just the first economic bloc before many others. So, and they say that McGuinness said we're the world first for crypto rules. Absolutely. And we're protecting consumers. Consumer protection and safeguarding financial stability and market integrity. The rules start applying from next year. So, like I said, the rules are in place now, but you have to be compliant by next year. In other words, like I said, if you're Binance and you're operating in Europe right now, but you don't have all the different licenses and blah, 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 all right, they're going to give you a year to get all that. But after next year, you got to have your shit right or you're out, right? You know, the Europeans be. So in a statement released by the European Parliament, released by the European Parliament, Stefan Berger, the lawmaker who led negotiations on the law, said the rules put the EU at the forefront of the token economy. That's hang on right. When you're first, you're forefront. That's literally what forefront means. It's a fancy way of saying first. So, the European crypto asset industry has regulatory clarity. Bang! Look, what has this channel been talking about for so long? Bang! Bang! Regulatory clarity. That's all they need. That's what's stopping. Shomari, man, when are we going to get rich? When we have regulatory clarity. Because regulatory clarity is what unleashes a tsunami. I know, if you notice I'm slurring my words, I've been drinking. more than usual. So look, regulatory clarity. That's what's bringing us our tsunami. What do you mean? What does that mean? What that means is, fuckstick, is listen, let me tell you something. Hedge fund masters, institutions and that, fund masters, they can't come and play in a space that's unregulated. Okay, they don't buy shit off of BitMEX, BitFEX, fuck. You fucking crazy? They're not allowed to do that. They'd lose their licenses. They'd get arrested. It'd just be all manner of shitstorm and fuckery. Right? They're not allowed to do that. All right, let me talk a little more serious. Okay, a regulated hedge fund is not allowed to do that. Right? You're not allowed to put your client's money in unregulated assets that aren't regulated in your country in the jurisdiction in which you operate your enterprise, right? Your business, your hedge fund, or family office, whatever. Well, family office is different. They can do whatever the fuck they want, but hedge funds and fund masters and those guys, because they're using other people's money. Family offices, they just use their own, so they're allowed to do whatever. All right, and so that's what makes this amazing, is that now all that European money, oh, that's that old money, that old royal family money, that old money, bang, now gets to come to the space. Yeah. And they're going to come. And we're going to talk about it in a second. I'm going to read this one, and then I'm going to start yapping about some stuff. Investment vehicles are about to come. And we're going to talk about investment vehicles and what those are. Un momento. 1 minute. But we've got the regulatory clarity that does not exist in countries like the U.S. See how she even calls out the U.S.? She's like, yeah, we have clarity. It doesn't exist in the U.S., which is true. She should call it out. So the sector that was damaged by the FTX collapse can regain trust. So the European Securities and Markets Authority also welcomed the vote in a tweet and said it will announce in due time its timetable for drafting secondary legislation under MiCA. ESMA still warns consumers that investing in crypto assets is a risky endeavor with limited safeguards at this stage. Right. It's still limited because it takes time for these companies to come in compliance, right? So the Markets of Crypto Assets regulation was first proposed by the European Commission in 2020. And to pass into law has been approved has been approved by the Parliament and the EU's Council, which represent the bloc's member states. Its main provisions start to apply just over 12 months after publication in the EU's official journal, likely in June. Oh, is that it? Okay, all right. So let's get to the next part, the next story, and then we're going to start breaking some shit down. Bang! What's next for the EU crypto industry as Europe's Parliament passes MiCA? Bang! So let me start yapping right now. What does this mean, Shomari? What does it mean? Well, it means that now banks, hedge funds, fund masters, fund providers, guys who make funds. Well, all right, let me give you some specific examples. What does this mean? It means that probably next month, Fidelity is going to offer you Bitcoin in your 401 fucking K. And I tell you right now, Fidelity will probably offer you a whole 401k full of multiple cryptos. Oh yeah, you'll see. It means that you'll be able to hold your crypto at your bank. Yeah, so something happens, no problem. You'll be insured up to whatever your country insures you guys for. Here in America, that's $250,000. And your country, probably different. But of a similar value, I'm sure. And anyway, but those are the kind of things that are going to be happening. Because what is happening now is, now that these guys are allowed to, they're going to offer what's called investment vehicles. And now this is where we break some shit down, okay? Investment vehicles. What's an investment vehicle, Shomari? It's a way to invest in an asset. There are many ways, so let me tell you, there are many, many ways to invest in an asset. Many. So let's look at a Microsoft share. A share of Microsoft. I can buy it, like just go on my trading account and buy some Microsoft shares. I can buy Microsoft. So there are many ways. Sorry, let me even get deeper. There are many ways to expose your portfolio to a certain asset you want. All right, so you want to expose your portfolio to the price movement of Microsoft. All right, let me get a sip, because we're going to break this motherfucker right down and show you. I want you to get this about what's about to happen with crypto. And it's all good, baby. It's all good. Let me just get some sips. I thought you said you were already drinking, Shomari. Yeah, but we're going to break shit right down. I need some extra fuel for this one. We're going to get serious here. We're getting serious here. So we've got the MiCA Regs. The Europeans are now allowed to invest in crypto. Well, how do they do it? And what we care about on this channel, we do care about soccer mom and dad coming in, and we're going to talk about those, the retail investors. But what we really care about is institutional investors, the big money, the master money. That's what's going to make us rich, okay? And so in order to do that, you need what's called investment vehicles. Now, a hedge fund master or you, so now we're going to look at a retailer investor and an institutional investor. So it could be a hedge fund, could be a fund master, whatever. We'll talk about them individually, but they're both investors in an asset class. Okay, that's how we're going to say it. And so they need ways to invest in it. They want to build a portfolio. The retail investor, like you and I, we want to build a portfolio of crypto ourselves, right? We want in. We want some chicken. Yeah. You've been on this channel. We've been getting the chicken for a long time. Fuck, I got all the chicken in the world. Now I just need them to raise the price so I can cash out this fuck. But look, and a lot of my people. And then there's the institutions who haven't been allowed here yet, right? Because we've been allowed. The retailers, we've been here. Fuck. Been here since ICOs. Fucking when having a test net was something to cheer about. Right. We got our test net up. Yay. Right? Well, anyways, though, but the institutions, they haven't been allowed to be here yet. No, they're not allowed. A bank or a hedge fund or someone who invests their money for you, so an asset manager, is not allowed to take your money and put it in unregulated assets. They're not allowed to do that. Because they would have already. Believe me, they're not allowed to do that. And that's what makes this MiCA Reg so special, is that, well, now these assets are regulated. Yeah, all across Europe-wide. So now, if I'm a hedge fund guy, I can invest in this crypto. Now, how do I invest in it? Now, that's what we're going to break down right here. Those are called investment vehicles. Investment vehicles. Right? So you and I, let's look at me and you. You and I. You and I, we invest in crypto, but most of us, at least for me, I am a Forex trader, but I don't trade this stuff. It's not ripe yet. It doesn't trend properly yet. The trend ain't your friend yet here, but there are investment vehicles, ways to expose your portfolio as a retailer, an individual, to this crypto space. You can, like what I do, is just buy it, throw it on a ledger and hodl it. Or if you want to get more, whatever, you could trade it, right? With futures contracts or different trading things they got going on at these different exchanges. And those are your ways to expose your capital. In other words, your money. Capital is money, right? So you have a bunch of money and you want to expose it to this space. You can do it through spot market purchases. Spot market meaning you just pay the price and you get the asset on the spot. If you're rich, you can go OTC. But we'll do that we'll talk about that with the big guys. We're just talking about individuals now. So you can go spot OTC. Oh, sorry. Not spot OTC. Those are two different things. You can go spot market if you're a regular person, or, invest in the futures contracts and shit that they have on these different exchanges. All right, now, fuck now though, the big money. We want the big money to arrive. Well, thanks to MiCA Regs, the big money is allowed to come and put their clients' money in this space now. But the thing about big money is they're a little particular. Big money just doesn't buy Bitcoin like a hedge fund like George Soros hedge fund or BlackRock or something. They're not just going to buy Bitcoin and hodl it. They don't do that. They buy things. They buy investment vehicles that are what's called leveraged. Okay? What they play in the leveraged world. Like, I'm a Forex trader. If you're watching me for the first time tonight, what you're watching, I'm a 23-year Forex trader. That's how I make my money. Okay? My money makes me money. I don't have a 9-to-5 job or some shit like that. Usually, I look like a homeless man. I just shaved yesterday because I had to go do something. But usually, if you go back to my other videos, you'll see how I normally look. Yeah, my money makes me money. I don't have to impress anyone. I look like a hobo. Okay? And in my world, we trade in leverage, right? I'm a Forex trader. I have 50-to-1 leverage, right? Because it makes you the money, right? It allows you to control 50 times more than what you should actually control, right? And that's what leverage is, and that's what the Mastas use. And thanks to this MiCA Regs, that's what they're about to get. And these are called investment vehicles. So now let me break it down for you. What is an investment vehicle, Shomari? Well, let me show you. If you, the retailer, or you, if you were some sort of hedge fund guy, want to expose yourself to the price action of Microsoft, okay? Or Tesla. Tesla's the high-flying little thing. Let's talk Tesla. You want to have Tesla, and you want to expose your client's money to Tesla, right? Well, there are many ways to do it. Many, many ways. And these are through things called investment vehicles. Well, what do you mean, Shomari? What I mean is this, guy, is that you can buy Tesla shares, Microsoft. Let's use Microsoft Tesla. You can buy Microsoft Tesla shares, just buy them and hodl them. You can buy Microsoft or Tesla shares in a futures contract with some leverage, which is what those guys would do. They didn't, Mostad, George Soros is not buying Microsoft shares vanilla. When you buy them on the spot market, that's called buying vanilla. In other words, I pay, I get the shares. Done. That's called being vanilla. Yeah, they don't, and so there's no leverage, no nothing. You just own it and done. That's called vanilla. But Mastas don't buy vanilla, they buy leveraged. And so a futures contract, so you can buy vanilla. That's one way to invest in Microsoft or Tesla. You can buy a futures contract, which is another way to invest in Microsoft or Tesla. You can buy it in a fund, right? So there's a fund that has Microsoft and Tesla in it. You can buy that fund. So you'd actually own both just by owning a piece of that fund. You can use options contracts to invest in Microsoft or Tesla. So you can have butterflies, strangles, you buy the puts and the calls and you can configure the shit all the way you want. Options are really interesting. It's like for a mad scientist. I like options. I was going to actually be an options trader before I became a Forex trader. The only reason I became a Forex trader was because it was cheaper than becoming an options trader. To tell you the truth, I studied options for like 6 months solid. Anyway, though, so that's 4 ways. What else can you do? You can, buy, oh my gosh, I'm having a brain freeze. You can buy Microsoft shares through a swap contract, which is between you and a counterparty. And did I say funds already? You can invest. Oh, yeah, we say the funds. And then there's different types of funds. And so now let's get into that. In a mutual fund, your 401k, so you listening to me right now, if you're smart enough and you have a good enough job, you've got a thing called a 401k. Yeah, well, you can invest it in your 401k, which is a type of fund. So there's different types of funds. There's 401ks, which is you. Probably you got it from your work, your job. A mutual fund where you can go buy that separately on the open market yourself. You can get into a fund. Excuse me, guys. That was rude. Different types of funds. So those are 5 ways I've shown you. There's many other ways. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm not thinking of them right now. Should probably start drinking so much. But anyways, you see those are 5 ways to expose your portfolio to the price action of Microsoft shares. Whether you have a put options, the vanilla, in a fund, a swap, any other one I said, whatever. When the price of Microsoft goes up, your portfolio goes up in value. If Microsoft goes down, your portfolio goes down in value. Those are called investment vehicles. These are the vehicles, right? It's all on one highway, but there's different cars, right? You got Honda, Toyota, BMW, Lambo, and Mercedes. Different ways to get down the same fucking road, the road to riches, okay? We going down the road to riches, boy. We getting in. And you drive down the road to riches, okay? And so those are called investment vehicles. And what this MiCA Regs does is it allows for the building of these investment vehicles. Someone's got to offer the vehicle, right? They're not just magical. They just don't show up. Someone's got to make the futures contract. Someone's got to offer the options on that asset class, that particular asset and asset class. Someone's got to, a fund master has to buy this shit and put it in the fund and offer it to the public, right? So now that MiCA's there, if I'm a fund master, well, now I know I can just start buying shit and dumping it in funds. And I tell you, the fund masters are going to be here first. Well, the banksters will be here first because they're quicker and more nimble. They don't have to buy assets. They just let you hold it in their bank. But you'll see the fund masters are here next. What is a fund? A fund is very simple. A fund is a basket of assets. Yeah, that's all it is. That's all it is. It's not anything special. Your 401k is a fund, right? When they said to you, hi, Susie, hi, Janet, hi, Mike, hi, Bill, which 401k do you want? They were asking you which fund do you want to base your retirement on? Because that's what you're going to retire off is that 401k. And you better hope it's rip-roaring by the time you're ready to retire. But that's some cold-blooded shit, right? Make your retirement based on the markets. But that's what a 401k is, okay? It's a fund. And your 401k has what's called a fund manager, an asset manager, fund manager, asset manager. Well, he's a fund manager and an asset manager, whatever, man. But anyway, he's the guy who buys the shit and puts it in the fund, and then he actually manages it for you, right? So you have what's called passively managed funds, and where a guy just puts a whole bunch of crap in, and whatever happens, happens. And then you have what's called actively managed funds, whereas, so this guy's more working for you, like an active manager. He's kind of more like he's like a trader with a fund, right? So he's trying to maximize your gains. And so, for instance, if you had a fund, an actively managed fund with Microsoft and Tesla in it, well, that guy would keep buying the better stocks and put it in the fund and sell the one that, he'd manage it, like he manages it. Like, oh, Microsoft just get a new deal. He'd buy more and put it in the fund, right? Well, Tesla sales are down. He'd sell some and then buy Microsoft with it. So he actively manages. There's passive and active managed funds. And the fund masters, I'm not going to lie to you, the fund masters are what we want. Okay, that's what's necessary in crypto. So we're talking about MiCA Regs, I know, but I told you we're going to break shit right down. So let's talk about funds right now. And let's talk about the stock market. Here's the stock market, okay? Yeah, and do you know every day, you open your local newspaper, you flip on Bloomberg and you see it. Hold on, let me get a sip because I got to break this fucker right down. We're breaking this shit right down. Yeah, I'm not giving you any mercy today. I'm taking you right into the devil's anus. Look. We're going right into the devil's anus. All right. All right. So where were we? What were we talking about here? Funds. I said the thing about the funds. Oh, yeah. And that's what we need. We need. Okay, so, yes, I was breaking down the chicken. Okay, right. So let me tell you something about your stock market, your whatever market. You see your fucking market right here. And every day you hear, the stock market went up 200, down 200, up 300, down 300, up 500, down 500, whatever. Right? That's this. Here's your stock market. But this is what you actually see. Every day you see the Dow Jones going up and down, up and down. That's that. And here's the NASDAQ. Every day the NASDAQ goes up and down, up and down, up and down. That's that. And you guys in London, your London Stock Exchange every day goes up and down, up and down, up and down. That's that. And you guys there in Germany, the Germans. And you guys in France, you see your markets going up and down, up and down, up and down. And the rest of you see your markets go up and down. But I'm only going to mention the major markets. In Japan, up and down, up and down, up and down. Yeah, this is your market. But this up and down part, that's only 25% of your market. Well, what's all the rest of this shit, Shomari? How come that's not all going up and down? Because that's all funds. Funds, fuckstick. That is what makes your market. Funds. Boring. Well, there's exciting ones. But let's get real. 90% just boring. It's just a fat fuck sitting in some office somewhere, just making sure that the correlations are correct, right? That's it. Yeah, that's 75%. Here's your market, 25, 25, 25, 25. This part that you see going up and down every day, up, down, up 500, down 500, up 400, down 500, up 300, down 500. Yeah, that's the sexy shit, right? Yeah, but your market is really this. That's where your money is held. And that's why when people tell you, oh man, the stock market's going to crash, it can never crash. It can't. Because most of the money isn't the shit that's moving daily. It doesn't go anywhere. These are all funds. Yeah, you know your 401k is this. Yeah, that's you. You're part of this. You're part of this. I'm pointing over here, making sure you can see it. You're part of this. Let me make sure you can see it. Can you see what I was doing here? Part of this. Yeah, okay. Now I see the camera. I gotta make sure you can see this. That's what you're part of. And when you do your little E-Trade, your little Charles Schwab, that's this. Well, that's not true. Your E-Trade and Charles Schwab is this. But what you live off of, or what you're going to live off of one day, is your 401k, is that. Your government, here in America, up in Canada, over there in Britain and Europe, all of you, and Japan, you guys too, your government forces you to have a 401k, right? Or you don't have a retirement, right? There's no such thing as pensions anymore. Like when our parents went to work, right? They'd work 20 years for the company and get some sort of pension. And those days are over. That's your market. That's your fucking market. the majority of it is just all of you forced to be in it if you want a retirement. You want to retire with some money? All right, fuckstick, pick a 401k. That's how it works. You want to retire with some money? Well, pick the right one, fucker. And hope and good luck, buddy. That's what a 401k is. It's a good luck buddy thing, right? and so, but what I'm trying to tell you is just though, is that in terms of crypto, that's so cold-blooded shit. But it's the truth. But in terms of crypto now, in terms of hold on, let me calm down. Settle down, everybody. You guys are having too much fun now. Now you're having too much fun. Calm down. Let's get to work. Fucking guys tripping out. Settle down. All you, settle down. So now, what does that mean in terms of crypto, Shomari? Well, it means that you're going to see fund masters, all these fund guys building funds around crypto in Europe. Right here in America, Bitcoin and Ethereum are the only two regulated cryptocurrencies in all of America, right? You know, when you buy Solana here, when you buy VeChain here, you know, I'm a VeChain lover. When you buy your Matic here, they ain't regulated. Not here, they ain't. Yeah, well, they will be in Europe. And so let's get back to Europe. And so that's what the MiCA Regs are going to bring us. Fund masters. Or okay, so those are fund masters. So now we're talking about institutional investors, right? I told you there's a tsunami. So I'm breaking it down for you which guys are coming. So that was the fund masters. Okay, we've talked about them. Don't worry, they're coming. Now let's talk about the asset managers. So let's grab the asset manager file here. Boom. Asset managers. What is an asset manager, Shomari? Well, that's a motherfucker that manages assets. Rich people's assets. Right? And so now we're going to talk about my favorite one, BlackRock. So BlackRock has already hired Coinbase here in America for custody. And obviously BlackRock is a European thing. And so, you know, is it? Wow. That's where they play the most. And, well, you know, the BlackRock's on the way. And BlackRock is not a fund master or a fund manager. They are what's called an asset manager. So they take individual people's money and invest it for them, right? Like Jeff Bezos, okay, Bill Gates, Tesla boy, what's his name again? Elon Musk. Oh, his rocket ship just blew up today. Dumb fucker, about a couple hours ago I was watching it. Anyway, though, but those kind of guys, they don't manage their own money, right? Like Elon Musk, he knows how to build a rocket or a car, put some batteries in a car and make it run. He doesn't know how to make money on the markets. Bill Gates will build you a computer, run your country, whatever you want. Yeah, but he doesn't know how to invest in the markets. Jeff Bezos, he'll get you a Bluetooth speaker from fucking Nigeria to your house in 2 days. But he doesn't know how to invest in the markets. Guys like that hire what's called asset managers. And they're the next level of people that we want in this space. And BlackRock, the company BlackRock, is the biggest, most giantest, most gargantuan asset manager in the world. In the world. On planet Earth. On Earth? On the whole thing. Yeah, this whole thing we call Earth. Yeah, well, BlackRock. Hold on. Let me move over. BlackRock are the biggest asset managers on the thing. This rock in space. Yeah. And BlackRock, they don't fuck around. Like Saudi money, Bill Gates money, Bezos money, Tesla money, what's the guy, the Chinese one? Ma money. Yeah, that's what BlackRock manages. In other words, those guys make a lot of money, but they don't know how to make their money make money. They know how to run companies. So they hand their money over to BlackRock, and BlackRock makes the money for them, right? Same with the Saudi princes. Even if you're like a criminal, a fucking cartel master, heroin master, cocaine master, Yeah, well, you got to put those billions somewhere. You know what I mean? You're shipping, I don't know, fucking 20 tons of cocaine to America. Well, you just don't put that in your local bank, right? You have to invest it, right? You got to have big shit, right? And that's where BlackRock comes in. That's where BlackRock comes in. And so forget the criminal master stuff, but it's guys like that are going to be next in Europe. Now that Europe has MiCA regs, well, now those guys can start buying crypto for their clients, right? Just like the fund masters. The fund masters can now start making funds out of crypto. Well, asset managers can now start buying crypto for their clients. So that's number two. That's number two. And then now we can get into some more esoteric things like the options that'll come out. You'll be able to buy options of crypto, puts and calls and strangles and butterflies and all of it with your crypto. And the reason that's important is because of this, is that institutional investors, I told you, they trade leveraged, but they trade esoteric kind of stuff, like more like I said, like options and futures contracts and swaps and stuff, like not like you and I. I mean, I buy derivatives. I'm a derivatives trader, but most people don't do that, right? And that's what those big dogs are going to do. And that's what this MiCA regs allows, is to allow investment vehicles to be made in such a way that it attracts the big dogs. It attracts the institutions. It attracts the hedge funds, right? Like those guys are not interested in coming. First of all, they're not allowed, like I said, just to buy. Well, they can just buy Bitcoin if they want, but they don't do that kind of shit. Like they'd buy a futures contract of Bitcoin and get a cash settled one, probably not physically settled, but that's a whole other issue. But this attracts the big money to come to this space now, where they know that, all right, I'm allowed to put my clients' money in, and my clients are demanding it, right? We read here on this channel, the BlackRock CEO, what's his name? Blah, 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 Fink. I don't remember his first name, but something Fink, Larry Fink, I think maybe his name is. He said, people are begging us for crypto, but we're not allowed yet. Yeah, well, now they're allowed. Now in Europe, they're fucking allowed. And BlackRock is the biggest fund manager, asset manager in the world. All the royal family, their money is with BlackRock. All the royal families of Europe, their money is in BlackRock. All the princelings of China, their money is in BlackRock. Bezos, Elon Musk, Bill Gates, yeah, money in BlackRock. That's where their money is. And BlackRock is coming to this space. They only needed one opportunity to get to come here. And so now BlackRock is sitting there in Europe and they're saying, all right, who's going to offer us the investment vehicles so that I can purchase this shit for my clients? And that's what makes these MiCA regs so amazing, right? It's the investment vehicles that will be made out of this space. Now, how long is that going to take, Shomari? Well, we don't know, right? Like I can tell you right now, the banks are probably already ready. They're probably going to offer, like I said, hold your Bitcoin, hold your crypto with them, stake through them, blah, blah, blah. You get some sort of federal insurance, up to some certain amount. And that'll be happening. And, the options guys will come out. So what I'm saying, so when do you think it'll really kick in, Shomari? August, September. You got to give these guys time to roll shit out, right? Because they've already been building it. Because you have to remember, so I should also say this. We've been following these MiCA Regs for years on this channel. Years. Literally years. Like, I'm not saying the word years to make a point. I mean, literally, if you go back 2020 and shit, we talked about it. We've been watching it for years. And so you have to understand the banksters and the hedge fund guys and all the fund masters and all of them, the asset managers, all of them. Well, they all followed it too. Right? Yeah, I'm smart money. Well, so were they. So they followed it too. And they knew it was coming soon. They didn't know the day. None of us did, but the day has arrived. I'm proud to present to you MiCA Regs. The day has arrived. And so for those of them who have pre-planned and started building investment vehicles for this asset class will launch first. And I can guarantee you right now what's going on in Europe, as of today, right now, as we speak, as you listen to me, everybody is rushing to build stuff now. Everybody is looking for a custodian to custody their crypto. Everybody is looking for, ways to get the crypto to put into a fund. All of it, all right? Just all of it. And so here we are. And so, all right. So that's what I want you to get. The MiCA Regs have passed, but it's the investment vehicles that are going to bring us the money. So we're going to watch, obviously on this channel, and I'm going to probably start doing these a little bit more now that now that we got some action again, proper action. And we're going to be looking at the banks that are offering services, the hedge funds that are offering services, the asset managers that are offering services, the fund masters that are offering crypto in the funds. All right? And we're going to start talking a little bit about things differently. If you notice that at the beginning of the channel, the beginning of the show, I showed you the market overview. Yeah, well, something that we miss in market overview is volume. Volume. We're going to start looking at volume. Volume shows us who are these masters interested in. Right? The more money that flows in there, well, it shows you're interested. Or even takes money out, whatever. But volume doesn't mean put it in or take out. So we're going to start looking at volume. So we're going to start looking at things a little differently. All right. So like I said, we're going to break it down, and I just broke it down for you. Investment vehicles. So there are many ways, right? Just one last overview here. There are many ways to invest in an asset. I can buy a vanilla. I can buy it in a fund. I can buy it in a futures contract. I can buy it in an options contract. I could buy it in a swap. I could buy it in some sort of derivative. Many ways to expose my portfolio to the underlying asset that I want to invest in. And that's what MiCA Regs has brought. And because of that, bang, there is a tsunami of money that is going to be unleashed on this space. And like I've told you before, an American hedge fund master, if I don't want to wait for America to come online, it's no problem for me to open an office over in fucking Europe and start serving up some chicken to my clients from there. It's legal there now. It's not the usual, well, okay. I won't say it that way. But you understand? It's called a regulatory arbitrage. Yeah, America's not letting me. Fuck this. I'll go to Europe right now. All right, I'll go to Europe fucking tomorrow. Book me a flight, Johnny. We're heading to Europe. We're getting some crypto. So, and you have to think about this. That's not just an American master, but you have to think about masters around the world whose clients want into crypto. Well, the store is open. Europe has just opened the store. We've got crypto, folks. Regulated and compliant. Come get the chicken. Come get the chicken. We're serving it up hot and spicy. That's what Europe's talking about. And that's what Europe did. Yeah, the European Chicken Shack. Come get it. Right? The whole world's looking for the whole world now. All right, so let's read this last article. Hold hold on. There was something else. Oh, dumb versus smart money. Right. All right, let's read this article. We'll talk about dumb money and smart money later. All right, so look, what's next for EU's crypto industry is European Parliament passes MiCA. So I actually haven't read this yet because it literally just came out, right? Like, look at this, like 50 minutes ago, which was just before I started this fucking show, right? The show's been going on for about 50 minutes now, so I didn't read this yet, but let's read what they say is going to go on. So on April 20th, the European Union, on 420, the European Union voted to pass the Markets in Crypto Assets MiCA regulations. Look. Buying the European Union's main legislative proposal to oversee the crypto industry in its member countries. The MiCA regulation is a significant development for the crypto industry in the European Union. Prior to MiCA, crypto companies had to comply with 27 different regulatory frameworks. Oh my gosh. Had to comply with 27 different regulatory frameworks across the EU members, with Germany or France being costly and burdensome, for example. But under the MiCA regs, though, however, EU-wide regulation will apply. Bang! This is federal. So I want to explain this. It's like America. This is the federal government saying crypto is good. So, here in America, I've told you about this. We have what's called patchwork laws when it comes to crypto. So Texas has their laws, Wyoming has their laws, New York has their laws, California has their laws about crypto, right? And that's why the SEC is flailing, because the SEC is a federal regulator. But our federal government has not come up with the laws. And so the SEC doesn't know what to do. I know that everyone blames Gary Gensler. Oh, Gary Gensler. Oh, he let FTX go. You complain about that. But then, oh, Gary Gensler, he's fucking around with Kraken. You complain about that. Well, which is it? Do you want the guy to regulate or not? And so the problem for Gary Gensler is that the SEC is a cop, right? They're the cop on the beat. And, well, a cop just enforces laws that are already told to him to enforce. Yeah, well, there are no crypto laws here in America. But meanwhile, people are telling this guy, enforce the laws. There are no crypto laws for me to enforce, you fucker. So he has to make shit up as he goes along, right? Am I being too mean? Am I being too soft? He doesn't know. And as far as last year goes, Terra, Luna, right, collapsed. FTX collapsed. That Celsius thing collapsed, right? And everyone's blaming him. He's like, well, you told me not to do it. So now he's fucking cracking down on everybody. Fuck this. I'm not going to get blamed for shit. I'm going to catch you for the slightest infraction. It's like a cop arresting people for jaywalking now. Whoa, dog, why you arresting me for jaywalking? Look, dog, my captain says I'm not doing good. Like, fuck, right? You're like, I gotta arrest somebody for something. You're jaywalking. Technically, it's against the law. So, looks like you're going to jail, miscreant. Dag on. Right? And that's what the SEC is reduced to. That's what the SEC is reduced to, is they're busting people jaywalking because everyone's look, I love big brain. I call Gary Gensler, I call him big brains. Look at the frontal lobe of his forehead. Yeah, those are some big brains. And he's even a blockchain master in MIT. He taught blockchain, so. Yeah, but he's not there now. He's doing his job now, which is SEC, which means I've got to catch a bunch of financial criminals, right? That's his new job. And so you can't expect him to fucking not do his new job just because he did another job before, right? And so, like, believe me, I thought big brains. I was like, oh, man, this is going to be great. Yeah, but the guy's got to do his job, and Congress has to do theirs, right? Congress has to pass like the Europeans did, pass the MiCA regulations, is what Europeans did. And while we need to pass the American version of that, and then hand it to Gary, and then he'll just, all right, he'll enforce that because now he's got something to enforce, right? Everyone's complaining about the guy. The guy doesn't have anything to enforce yet because there are no crypto laws yet. So he's just got to make it up, right? All right, well, I'm going to bust you. I'm going to let you go. I'm going to bust you, like, right? So stop blaming him. If you're a crypto person, which you are because you're watching this, don't be a fucking idiot. The guy doesn't have the laws to enforce yet. You fucking idiot. That's why it's called he's enforcing through regulation because he doesn't know what to do. So he's just like, well, look, dog, I'm going to get you for this. Like, it's up to Congress to tell him what to do. And then when Congress says, well, these are the laws, well, now he just gets you. Yes, you violated Congress code number 103-B, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, right now he doesn't have a 103-B. It's just up to whatever the fuck he wants to do. And so please stop blaming Gary Gensler. You sound stupid. You don't know what you're talking about. It's not his fault. He needs the law. He's the cop, right? We don't just tell cops, look, just go and enforce some stuff. You have to tell them what to enforce, right? You have to tell the cop. If someone's going over 65 miles an hour, pull them over and give them a ticket, right? If someone's parked in that wrong spot, give them a ticket. You know, if someone steals a chocolate bar, give them a ticket. If someone robs a bank, give them a ticket. Or, not give them a ticket. Put them in jail. If someone murders someone, put them in jail. You got to tell the cops what to enforce, and then, okay, they go do that. Yeah, they're not so bright. You got to tell them what to do. Look, cop, if someone does this and this and this, go arrest them. And that's the problem. Gensler, he wants to enforce law. They haven't given it to him yet. All right. How do we get to Gensler? Anyway, whatever, but I just want you guys to get that. Everyone's blaming the guy for stuff. Basically, what you're seeing with the SEC is you have a cop who has rules that were made for the old economy, but he doesn't have rules to regulate the new economy, distributed ledger technology and this tokenized, coinized world. So he's trying to use the old tools to fucking enforce rules in the new game. And he's telling the Congress, well, give me rules for the new game and I'll enforce the new game. And they're just blaming him for, yo, man, the new game is fucking up. Motherfucker, I don't have the fucking rules to enforce that. So now he's just like, fuck all this. I'm just going to enforce all you fuck. I'm just going to lock all you bitches down until Congress gives me some chicken, until Congress gives me the rules. Yeah, you know. All right, so let's move on. Let's move on. So please stop fucking with that guy Gensler, man. The guy's not doing anything wrong. Right? His job, remember, the SEC's job is to have consumer protections. That's their job, to protect us, you and I, the consumer. And so when people say, oh, hey, man, leave crypto alone. Yeah, and then FTX, Celsius, and fucking Terra happen. Well, he's like, fuck, my job is to protect the consumer. If Congress isn't going to tell me how to protect them, well, I'll just fucking protect them the way I know how. And that means I'm going to fucking smack everybody around these parts and make sure no one's fucking around. Right? All right. Let me get a sip and then we'll move on. All right, big brains, I just stuck up for you there. It's not sticking up for him, it's the truth. You gotta tell him the laws to enforce. He'll enforce them. But when you don't give him the rules, that's like a cop. You just tell him just enforce, or he doesn't know what to enforce. All right, next thing, the cop's shooting 5-year-old kids. Hey, you're not allowed to do that. Well, you didn't tell me I wasn't allowed. Well, cops aren't so smart. Right? Cops are soccer and football players that never made it into professional sports, and so they become cops. All right, look, The MiCA regulation is a significant development for the crypto industry in the European Union. Bang! Prior to MiCA, crypto companies had to comply with 27 different regulatory frameworks. Bang! Oh, that's how we started on the... Right. Because that's how it is in America right now. You want to do crypto stuff, you got to go by the state's laws. And that's what the problem is. We want Congress to pass a law like this, which is a federal law, which just applies to the whole country. So under MiCA, however, EU-wide, look, EU-wide regulations will apply. Bang! 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 So over there in Europe, they don't have to worry. The French regulator doesn't have to worry. Oh, what will I do? What will I say? The German regulator doesn't have to do. Yeah, what they make me do? No, it's EU-wide. EU, bang, EU-wide regulations. Well, no one has to worry about anything now. Just read the regs and fucking enforce them, fucker. Right? That's Gary Gensler's problem. He doesn't have a U.S.-wide regulation where he can just start, doing his shit, regulating. No, he's got to make shit up on his own. But look, and like I told you, the Europeans are smart, and that's why they have EU-wide regulations that will apply, allowing companies to operate throughout the entire EU crypto market with a MiCA license granted in one country. This will increase the competitiveness of EU startups and will result in them gaining market share from unregulated competitors. Exactly, fuckstick. If you're an unregulated piece of shit, bang! No soup for you. No soup for you. You're going to be in a lot of trouble. Well, in 2024. Because remember, it starts in 2024. Right now, everyone still gets to go, but everyone still gets to operate. But what's happening is that, so maybe I have Shomari Exchange, okay? My name is Shomari. Maybe I have an exchange of crypto stuff in Europe. And now the regs have come out. So now, I know that I have until next year, June, to get all the different licenses and just all the different governmental paperwork to operate legally. Operate legally. Let's just leave it at that. Legally. To operate legally and compliantly. I don't know if compliantly is a word. Look, that's just Shomariism. To operate compliantly and to, make my chicken, make my money all on the up and up. All legal-like, right? No problems here, officer. I got this regulation, I got that regulation, I got this license, I got that license, officer. Yeah. You are allowed to. Yes, you daggone right I am, officer. Now beat it. Look, now beat it, pig. Look. MiCA will increase the EU's competitiveness. Not increase it. The EU just took over. Bang! The EU is the only major financial jurisdiction in the world that has full regulatory structure, comprehensive regulatory structure for the cryptocurrency industry right now. And let's get real, it's not called cryptocurrency industry. It's called the distributed ledger technology services provider industry. Right? VeChain is a distributed ledger technology service provider. Yes, and they have this thing called a token, coin, but their service is the whole thing of following the what do you call that? My brain's dead. It's the supply chain. The supply chain. Daggone. I know, guys. I know. You got so much VeChain you can't remember? Settle down, brothers. Been drinking. They got the whole fucking supply chain covered with that blockchain, right? That's the service. The service is the blockchain. All right. Daggone right I've been drinking. Daggone right. Because here in America, they gave us this little alarm thing at like 4 in the morning, right? And I was already up because I had to trade at 3, but, you know, it got me hyped. Anyway, so moreover, MiCA could encourage what? Bang! More institutional adoption and activity in the EU. Hold on, let's bang it more. We got to bang it more. What are they going to encourage? They're going to encourage, settle down, more and activity. Bang! More institutional adoption and activity in the EU. Crypto and blockchain market. Look! I told you, the Mastas, they are now allowed to legally purchase crypto on their client's behalf. They are now legally allowed to build funds made out of crypto. Legally. That no country has. No country in the world is allowed to do what the Europeans just allowed their masters to do. No country. Europe is number one. Europe is first. You guys always tell me in my fucking little comments, you're like, first. So then the new king, right? There's always a new king who takes over the first. Sure, that's how it goes. Right? There's always a champion. In my comments, a guy who decides, look, I'm going to be the master. Yeah, well, long live the king, fuck sticks. Look, bang. And that's what the EU is. Look, bang. First. That's what you guys write in the comments. You write F-I-R-S-T, all caps. First, Shomari. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed you are, sir. Look. And that's what the European Union just did. They just came to the whole world and they said, oh yeah, crypto. Look, first. First. Bang. Oh yeah, chicken. Oh yeah, brothers. Chicken. I'm losing it now. It's just so great. I mean, we talked about this for so long, and it's really happening. My mind. I mean, of course I know what's going to happen. Of course, I'm the one who told you. This is my channel. I'm the one who's been saying it, but fuck, for this shit to finally really go down, right, guys? Right, brothers? Like, for this shit that we've been talking about here for so long on this channel. Like, forget all the hyperbole and the wild stuff I do on this channel. Like, just settle down for a second and really think about it, right? Like, right, we got here in 2018. Right, crypto bloodbath in 2018. Those of you who survived along with me, you know, we went through the 2019 stagnation, then 2020 went up to the 75,000 Bitcoin. Then we, boom, dropped all the way down. Where were we at? 16,000 for a second there. And now where were we at? 30 piece chicken. 28. It's been a wild ride, but the only reason it's been a wild ride is because we didn't have Mastas here. And the reason the Mastas weren't here is because they were not allowed to come. Yeah, well, the Europeans have just allowed them to come. They've just opened the door to any worldwide Masta. If you're a Masta, you got the money, come over here to Europe. Yeah, do some regulatory arbitrage. Let's go. We'll service you. Right? The Europeans have said, we're open for business. Crypto business. We'll service you. Come on over. Just be compliant and come on over. Look! Bang! Just be compliant and come over and get the chicken. We're open for business. We're open for fucking business. All right, look. Patrick Hansen, Director of EU Strategy and Policy at stablecoin issuer Circle, told Cointelegraph that MiCA will enable European crypto firms to scale and grow faster, allowing licensed companies, look, bang, bang, yes, to offer their services throughout the world's largest single market with roughly 450 million people. Exactly. And that's the beauty of this. And let's talk about the European Union as an economic bloc. 450 million people. Right? Yeah. 450 million people just got licensed, just got regulated. Yeah, come buy your shit. Come get the chicken. Come get the chicken. And we're going to protect you as a consumer. So now we're talking about the retail investor. Don't worry, soccer mom and dad. Don't worry, Mrs. Bronson-Hein. We will protect you. Oh, yeah, that's what's going on. The Germans. The Germans. They will protect the Fraulein. Yes, come, Fraulein. Come get your crypto. You are protected now. We have EU Regs. Yes, woman. Come. Yeah, even Van Brienen. Look, woman. He's talking to his mom. Look, woman. If you don't know what this is, don't worry. You'll hear it one day. But for those of you who know, this is what Van Brienen said to his mom. Mama, look. Then we're just going to go right to some Van Brienen right now. Look, woman. She said, Michelle, what are you doing downstairs? Michelle said, look, woman. Leave me. MiCA Regs have arrived, woman. You know nothing of these things. The crypto is legal now, woman. The options, the futures, the swaps, the vanilla, woman. They're coming for it all, woman. The fund masters, the asset managers, woman. Look, you're making me not talk proper. The asset managers, woman. Yes, it is all here now, woman. We live under the MiCA Regs now. Look, mama, you ask me, what am I doing? Look. I am investing in the cryptocurrency, woman. Now, leave me. Bang! That's what's going down. Van Brienen! That's what's going down. From licensed companies to offer their services throughout the world's largest single market. Look, bang! Look, bang! Look, bang! Look! With roughly 450 million people. Bang! Look! Bang! Look! Bang! Holy shit. Look! All right, let's settle down, everybody. I know you're happy. But hold on, listen to me now. We got more to go. Listen to me now. The legal clarity will also foster innovation amongst financial institutions that have been previously hesitant to launch products and services. Bang! Launch what? Look, bang! And that word products, I want you to transfer that word to investment vehicles that have been hesitant to launch investment vehicles. Bang! Look, bang! Look, bang! And services due to the regulatory uncertainty. Additionally, as MiCA is the first, first, Shomari, yes, you are EU. You are the first comprehensive regulatory framework for crypto assets from a major jurisdiction in the world. It is likely to attract considerable regulatory arbitrage. It is going to attract considerable what? Foreign capital. Bang! Look, bang! Look, bang! Foreign capital. That's called regulatory arbitrage. Fuck sticks. Look. Of course you are. If I'm a fun master here in America and I can't get the chicken when I'm hungry, I'm going to go get that chicken over there. Oh, chicken shop's closed here in America. Oh, Uncle Sam ain't offering no chicken. Look. I'll head over to the EU and grab my chicken. Look. Yes. Yes, brothers. They attract considerable foreign capital. Not just a little foreign. And I tell you right now, because I'll tell you right now, I will tell you the truth. Americans and most people, they're not going to just go to Hong Kong to get their money, their crypto, right? Hong Kong's opening up too. But, you're scared of China because you don't know what they'll do. But over here in Europe, it's going to attract considerable bang, 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 foreign capital. Yeah, well, what's the foreign capital doing there? Well, regulatory arbitrage is what they're going to be fucking doing there. Ain't no rocket science. Ain't no secret. Look. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. All right. Can you see this? Okay. Let me make sure you can see everything. Bang! Can you see that? All right, there we go. Considerable foreign capital. Daggone. And talent. Fuck the talent. We just want the money. Look. And those crypto nerds work where they want. All right, guys, let's keep it moving. So for more Schultz, a board member of the Hanseatic Blockchain Institute and German Blockchain Association, the biggest advantage of micro is that it will come into force already this year, giving the EU a chance to provide a unified regulatory framework for crypto assets related profits. Okay, and there we go. Unified. Right? Like I said it before, but I'm going to just say it again. Like here in America, each state has its own crypto laws. Yeah, we need a unified approach. And like I said before, people complaining about the SEC. Well, the SEC just needs to know the laws to enforce. And that's up to Congress. You need a unified, right? You need a unified regulatory framework. Right? And that's what we don't have yet. All right, we'll get it. Eventually. Well, maybe not. These MAGA Republicans, they're a bunch of fucking morons. Anyways, though, creating regulatory framework for technology that sees new developments and outgrowth practically every month and evolves as dynamically as the tokenization of investment opportunities is very challenging. It should come as no surprise, therefore, that some regulations are not yet optimal and that some questions about concrete applications remain unanswered. Schultz said, adding that with MiCA, Europe has the opportunity to position itself as a location for innovation and quality. So unregulated companies out of the EU crypto market. So Peter Grosskopf, a co-founder of decentralized finance project Unstoppable Finance, is also convinced that the MiCA Regs will benefit the EU crypto and blockchain market. Of course it will, you fucking idiot. It brings all the money. Yeah, because now investors are going to invest in you confidently, you fucking moron. So that's a direct impact on job creation and tax payments. Yeah, there's that too. We just give a fuck about our money. I don't give a fuck about theirs. Anyways, though. Second, many jurisdictions take an overtly strict approach to regulating crypto. For example, the U.S. does regulation by enforcement. And that's what I was just talking about. Like I said, I didn't read this article before, or I would have waited till here to talk about it. But that's what we're doing right now. Like I said, the SEC is a cop. And the cop needs to know the laws to enforce, right? And so what's going on in America is everyone's blaming the SEC for stuff. And they're like, well, we don't have any laws to enforce about this crypto stuff, right? It's too new. You guys didn't make anything yet. And everyone's getting on their ass. And so things like Terra, Celsius, FTX, like I said before, happen. And everyone's on their ass. And then they start calling in people like Ripple, Kraken, blah, blah, blah. And everyone's on their ass. It's like, look, they're damned if they do, they're damned if they don't. So, I mean, look, if I were Gary Gensler, I'd just arrest them all. He's not allowed to arrest them, but I'd investigate them all. Fuck it. If people are going to get on my ass, well, I'll just fucking investigate all of you. If I see one little fucking thing, I'm going to fucking get you. Right? It's not his fault. He just wants to do his job. Well, but in terms of crypto, I mean, he is doing his job in the stock market and everything, but when it comes to crypto, people keep complaining. Oh, you didn't stop FTX. And then now he's talking to Kraken. Oh, you're bullying Kraken. Well, which is it, dickhead? Do you want the investigations or not? Do you want to know what's happening in your markets or not? Leave the guy alone, you fucking idiot. It's not his fault. It's Congress's fault. Congress needs to pass the laws, and then he'll just enforce that shit. Fucking morons. So anyways, for example, the U.S. does regulation by enforcement, and that's what I just told you about. Compared with other regions, the EU will become a safe space for the industry as a whole. And innovators, as long as you're compliant, you'll be safe. And innovators as a whole from around the world will start to build their businesses here. Stefan Berger also noted the United States is currently cracking down on the crypto sector. According to German politician and European Union Parliament rapporteur for MiCA, the European crypto asset industry has regulatory clarity the United States doesn't. Absolutely. In fact, you have the European Union has regulatory clarity for everybody that nobody has. Nobody. You're the first. You're the first. And I understand why you use the United States as an example, because the United States is usually, or London is usually the place where the money stuff comes out of, the new innovations, financial innovation. But yeah, that's why I said the Europeans, they beat everybody to the punch. Everybody to the punch. The United States doesn't, and it would be wise for U.S. lawmakers take a cue from the MiCA Regs. Exactly. And this is another thing I want to bring up. I've told you on this channel many times, it's a copycat world. Right? It's a copycat world. Like, whenever some law passes, right? And so now let's look at it from the political perspective. I'm a politician. Well, when I see that fucker over there passed whatever, and it worked, well, I passed it in my... So, for instance, if I'm a mayor of a country. Sorry, not a country, a city. We'll get to the country part in a second. But I'm a mayor of a country. Fuck. I'm fucking stoned. The mayor of a city... Actually, I'm not stoned yet. The mayor of a city, drunk. The mayor of a city, and something works in another city, well, I passed the same law in my city because it worked over there, so I pass it here too. Right? You want less crime? Oh, they brought down crime 5%. I'm going to do what they do. Right? It's a copycat world. And so U.S. lawmakers, hopefully, like I said, here in America, things are so fucked up. I mean, there's one party here in America that's not even trying to really legislate. I mean, they're just investigating investigators and just a bunch of gimmick shit just to collect money off of a bunch of suckers. So we'll see, but exactly, take a cue for the MiCA Regs. So for me, the biggest advantage is that we create trust, which is a crucial booster, especially for young technologies like blockchain. I expect regulation to become a global standard setter over time. A global MiCA will be desirable at some point. Now, I don't know if there'll be a global MiCA, but it'll probably all be pretty close to what these Europeans did, because the Europeans are a trusted, financially entity, right? The European Union is a financial bloc. And obviously, they're trusted, you know. I mean, you know, the things that they implement are, well, they protect consumers. All right, let's just move on. NFT regulation. All right, fuck, I'm not going to read about the NFT. DeFi, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to read about DeFi. Fuck all that. And then bang. So I just wanted to get you, because we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with the with NFT shit and DeFi shit later. What matters now is that buy. Look. EU's crypto industry as European Parliament passes MiCA Regs. Buy. Buy. I'm breathing. Buy. All right. So we went, like I said, we broke it down. Is there anything I wanted to break it down? Anything else? I explained the investment vehicles. Oh, the dumb versus smart money thing. Actually, we're going to leave that alone. We'll leave that alone. All right, let's get to shout outs. We'll leave that dumb money thing later. Actually, I don't think there's any shout outs because well, they're sloppy. Look, holding down the insurgency in the Great White North. Love you with the sea, brother. Bang! Yes. But it's all... Oh, there's some guys. Edwin, the original. Wait. What's going on here? Edwin, the original. The exclusive CBNEWS mascot. And yes, the original. Love you with the sea, brother. Bang! Crazy Edwin. Grudgeable. Learn by the sea with them. Bang! All right. Oh, DP's here right now, too. Deep Entertainment. So, brother. Learn by the sea with them. Bang! Oh, look over here on the right side. Pollywood. Learn by the sea with them. Bang! Hexmaster. Sir Royal Charles. Learn by the sea with them. Bang! All right, now we get into Ukraine war stuff. All right. We're going to leave that. We're going to just head back to the Death Star. We'll just head back to the Death Star, everyone. Just head back to the Death Star. Look. Bye. Welcome back, everybody. All right, everybody. I hope that taped, man. I hope that taped right, man. It looked like some of these videos weren't showing up. Fuck. Anyway, man, here we are. And so, look, today's MiCA Regs Day. This should be a national holiday. It should be an international holiday, really. A decentralized international holiday. This is the greatest thing that ever happened to crypto. Greatest thing that ever happened in your portfolio. I know, today you might not see your portfolio react because we're here with dumb money. Oh, right. That's why I wanted to talk about dumb money and smart money. Let me tell you something right now. For those of you who are here on this channel, and for you who are watching it for the first time, you know, we're here with dumb money. It's probably you. Soccer mom and dad. You've never been in markets before, ever. You never bought a stock online. You never bought an option online. You never bought a fund ever. But you did buy crypto. Now, I know that is smart, but you are dumb as an investor. I know. You call me dumb. It just is what it is, dog. You're dumb. You know how to lay a Fibonacci proper? Probably not. So you're dumb. But look, you came to this space. And this is the problem, is that we're here with a lot of dumb money. Dumb money. Dumb money blows money. Smart money grows money. Okay? And forget about you now, and let's just talk about what we just happened, what just we witnessed. Well, thank you to the EU European Union regs. Smart money is about to arrive. Bang! A tsunami of it, actually. Holy fuck. A tsunami of it is about to arrive. And like I told you, this is just the beginning. once the investment vehicles, the ways to invest in the crypto arise, wow. Leveraged, wow. We're going to be rich. You are going to be rich. If in your portfolio of crypto, if you have revenue generating product, bang, and you have a portfolio that's built big, bang, and you have a portfolio that's built fat, bang, and you've been accumulating revenue generating product, bang, you're going to be rich. You're going to be fucking rich. I'm going to be rich. You're going to be fucking rich, you fucking idiot. Yeah. That's the consequence of you investing wisely. That's the consequence. Yeah. Well, that's the consequence, fuckstick. You're going to be rich. Now you're going to have to figure out what to do with all that money. And that's what, thankfully, the European Union just opened up to us. They opened up the avenue, like I've told you on this channel a million times. And I love soccer mom and dad. And you are listening to me. You are a soccer mom or dad, probably, or a wannabe one. And, your money is not good enough. It's good, but it ain't big enough to get us where we need to go. Where we need to go is, like I said, like we are at $1.214 trillion of market cap today. Yeah, well, we need a lot more than that. We need a lot more than that. I love you guys. It's good. You have your children and your all that shit like that. And so, but we need, bang, a tsunami of money to come. Well, you only get a tsunami of money. You only get a tsunami of money with the people who hodl all the money. And that would be your hedge funds, your banksters, your investment banks, and your financial institutions. And yes, family offices. Look. Oh, and the fund masters. Those are the fucksters. Those are the motherfuckers who hold the money. And so, as a crypto investor, I want those kind of people to come and pour the money into this space, thus driving up price. And I'm sure you do too. Well, if you've been watching me, you do. But if you're new to this channel, trust me, that's what you want. Well, that's what's necessary. I mean, price doesn't go up by magic. Markets are supply and demand. Yeah, well, more demand raises price. And that's why now you're going to have everybody fucking clamoring to the doors to get in here. I told you, it's a copycat world. And now that the European Union, remember this, the third largest economy on earth, America, China, European Union. The Americans, Republicans. The Chinese, they just unleashed Hong Kong, which means China has unleashed regulatory arbitrage. And the Europeans just unleashed their whole 27-nation bloc. Oh, that's a lot of money. And that's a lot of people. That's a lot of money and a lot of people, folks. You're about to get rich. Hodl and accumulate. The dumb money, smart money thing. Right. Because eventually, we're not going to be here with dumb money anymore. Well, smart money is going to arrive. What's smart money, Shomari? Wow. Have you ever heard of a guy named George Soros? That's smart money. Have you ever heard of a company called BlackRock? That's even smarter than Soros. You know what I'm saying? That they have an army of analysts. And why? How come they're smart, Shomari? Are they smarter than you? No, individually they're not smart. George Soros is not individually smart. Well, yes, he is. But generally just, it's not that the fund master is smart, but he has what's called analysts. Wow. And they're fucking smart as motherfuckers. They are smart as motherfuckers. And that's what makes a man dumb money into smart money, in that he hires an army of brains to tell him what's going down. Right? George Soros doesn't know everything everywhere. Of course not. Yeah, he has an army to tell him. I mean, but he's a master, so when the army tells him, sir, we think this, he looks at it and he's like, nah. But then if one of his analysts come with some smart shit, he looks at it and he's like, let me think about this. Let me think about this one. All right, then he goes home at night and has a little bit of wine, a little dinner. All right, then he sleeps on it. Let me sleep on this one. Wakes up in the morning. Yes. Yes. This might be profitable indeed. Look, Susie. We're going to do this. Promote Susie. And look. And then he tells his trading desk, look, this is the new plan for the day. Buy this. Sell that. And give us swaps and options on that. Look, bang. Right? That's how it works. And those are the kind of people that are coming here. Smart money. And, that's what smart money is. They're smart because they hire other brains, right? Yeah, I'm smart money. I mean, but I'm just a Forex guy, though. I can analyze for you Nigerian oil futures. You know what I'm saying? Shomari, tell me about the Nigerian oil futures. I don't know, dog. I can tell you if we should buy this Japanese yen or not, But that's the beauty of Soros, and that's the beauty of these power brokers that I'm telling you. The BlackRocks, the Soroses, the quantum funds, Soros is quantum fund. We got Citadel, those guys, right? Like, they have armies. Yeah, well, they're not stupid, and they have the money. They're going to regulatory arbitrage. Okay, they're going to regulatory arbitrage. Look, I'm going to tell you something. What's regulatory arbitrage? I don't understand, Shomari. Let me tell you something. Regulatory arbitrage means, did I explain it earlier? Fuck it, we're going to go deep again. If I did explain it to you, fuck it, you're going to have to hear it again. Regulatory arbitrage means if you don't allow me to do something in the jurisdiction in which I live, or whatever which I operate, well, I'm going to go somewhere that does. So, for instance, here in America, some states allow you to smoke marijuana. Some states, you go to prison for life for a joint in your pocket. Yeah, well, if I want to smoke proudly and freely, all right, well, I can move to California. I can move to Las Vegas, Nevada. I can move to whatever other weed states there are, Colorado, right? And that's what the beauty of this MiCA Regs is, that these guys are going to have regulatory arbitrage. Okay, I can't buy and sell crypto for my clients here in America. No problem. I'll head over to Europe and do it from there. Yeah, and get my licenses, everything. If I'm BlackRock, I mean, obviously, I have an army of lawyers. They're going to get us licensed. They're going to get us, that's not like a thing. And so that's the beauty. That's the beauty. And so smart money and dumb money. Smart money blows money. They get a little piece of chicken. And I'm going to tell you something about smart money and dumb money. Dumb money gets $1 in their hand. So here's $1. Now here's $1 right here. Dumb money gets $1 in their hand and thinks, what can I go buy with this $1? What can I go buy with this? A Lambo or this or that. Yeah, you know what smart money does? Smart money, we get $1 in our hand and we think, man, I have $1 in my hand. This is so amazing. How can I make this into 2? Right? How can I turn this into $2? That's the difference between smart money and dumb money. And smart money is coming to our place right now. And you guys are about to get rich. Accumulate. Hodl! Hurry up and wait. Thank you, Europe. Thank you, all my European brothers and sisters. Thank you, Europe. Just for being smart. Daggone. And for having 450 million people that you just unleashed to regulated, licensed cryptocurrency stuff. And thank you for the big boys that are about to regulatory arbitrage and head on over there and get that chicken and make us rise. Now, remember, if you don't own Bitcoin, or if you're no problem, because when Bitcoin goes up, everything goes up. Right? I own a couple of Bitcoin. Wow. 1.5 Bitcoin only, actually. Not a couple, so I should say. 1 and a piece of chicken. But When Bitcoin goes up, everything goes up. When Bitcoin goes down, everything goes down. So look, keep accumulating the chicken, revenue generating product, and you will be rich.
I'll be rich.
Dickhead, did you not just hear all the shit that I just said to you? You're going to be fucking rich. We don't even have the Europeans. Sorry. Of course we have the Europeans. We don't even have the UK. We don't have the US yet. Wait till South Korea gets here. The Saudis, maybe? We'll see about all that. But look, BlackRock is here. The big boys are here. We're about to be rich, and we are on our way. Bang! And so on that note, let us shill it. Let us kill it. Let me get you back to your wives and your lives. Look, subscribe below and press the bell. You get an automatic notification when I do the show. The greatest show on earth, as you just saw. Look! And if you didn't understand what I just said, you're tough shit. The greatest show in the fucking multiverse. Bang! My name is Shomari Clarke, and I love talking money. Bang! And I love talking crypto, especially on days. Oh, man, this is the favorite day of my day. Talking to you guys ever. Bang! Favorite time of my day. So thank you for having me in your home. And I'll see you all next time for another fun fact-filled day of crypto talk. But until then, subscribe here and press the bell. Watch that video and get your mind right. But I know there's not much to get your mind right after a show like today. But get your mind right, and I'll see you all next time. I love you all. I want you all to make that money. Invest in revenue-generating product. Build your portfolio. Every paycheck, take a little bit of money and buy revenue-generating crypto, because there is no asset class that is going to get you richer than this. You can put money into Tesla right now, and it'll take you 100 years to get 10 times your money. You could put your money in some of this crypto right now, and it'll probably make you, some of it will make you 10 times your money tomorrow. But look, all right, make that money, get ready, because we are on our way. Subscribe here and press the bell. Watch that video there. I love you guys all. Guys, this is our time. This is our year. Here comes European Union. The European Union just came. Here comes China. Well, and Hong Kong is already here too. So China and Europe. And then the British are coming. America, fuck these fuckers. We'll deal with these fuckers later. All right, subscribe here, press the watch the video, press the bell so you get notifications. I love you guys. This is some good shit. I love y'all. Love you. Bye. Yours. Over and out.